Hi, everybody, and welcome to The Spinning Hand. My name is Kari. I'm the owner and founder of The Spinning Hand, and we sell luxury knitting kits for your delicious creative pleasure. If you're joining us live, go ahead and comment and let us know where you're listening from. And welcome to those of you who are watching the replay. Today, we're talking about surface embellishment. So here is I guess I'm starting a little early, but that's okay. I wanted to show you a version of the dumpling bag that I've made, and I've made it in a yarn called Louisa Harding Patura. And actually, I'll put the link to that in the comments so that if you want to get some, you can. All right, that will be a good thing to do while we're waiting for people to get on. All right. So I made this with 2 balls of Louisa Harding Patura held together. And let me just post the comment. Hi, Jess. There we go. For those of you who are already subscribers, you would have gotten a different yarn, which looks like this, and you just use one strand at a time. So, and we're gonna play with this in just a minute. But I wanted to show you how you can bead and add buttons to your project. So what I did yesterday was first I embroidered, and we had our embroidery workshop last week. I embroidered a stem, and then I added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little black buttons, and then 1 pearly button in the middle. And now I'm just going to show you quickly how to add beads right around. And you're going to want a beading needle. Now these things are ridiculously inexpensive. It's basically just a piece of wire, but boy, so useful. So what I did before this workshop is I just threaded it with black thread. And I do have, these are real pearls from a bracelet that broke. So I'm not afraid to use the good stuff. Let's see if I can thread this live. I can't see. There we go. There we go. All right. Takes me a minute there. Okay, great. And now to lock it in, what I've done is I've doubled the thread so that there's a loop on the end. Let's see if I can show you that. Yep. And I'm going to put the beaded needle through the loop. Now, for those of you who have a lot of experience with beading, hi, Canette. This might be kind of cheating because you do get this little black thread on the side. But I love it because it's so easy. And I kind of like the way it looks with the black thread and the pearls. If you don't like the way it looks and you want to use clear thread, that's one solution. And as much as possible, I like to not go in all the way and then have to dig around and find the needle and bring it back up to the top. So what I do is I just go down to one side of the stitch and then up again to the other side of the stitch. And I have my finger inside the dumpling bag there to hold it tight. And then let's see if I can thread through again or if it's going to be too snug. No, I think I can. Like the little engine that could. No, it's too tight. Okay, so sometimes the beads have a lot bigger holes and it makes it not quite as difficult to thread like that. But we're not going to be concerned. We're just going to tack it down to the bag like this. Okay. And once more. There we go. And I kind of had an idea that these would be like fireflies and I could make little sparkles all around the all around the flower. So that is what I started with for the flower motif. Now I want to show you what we can do with a little bit bigger embellishments. So last week we started out with this flower and a stem. And I've taken some, this is actually like a paper and cotton yarn that I'm going to use. And let's see, where's my needle? All right, well, in the spirit of not being super organized, I'm going to go get my needle. It's right behind me. Okay. Welcome those of you who have just joined. I see we have 4 people online. Go ahead and let me know where you're tuning in from. And okay, so now I have these beautiful vintage wooden buttons, and I'm like, what am I going to use them for? They're very light, and I thought they would be a perfect flower box. So we are just going to tack down the button by drawing the yarn through like that, and then going through again. And that way it's just a little bit snug, so it's not going to slip around on you while you are sewing the needle down. I mean, sewing the button down. And isn't that cute? Oh, I just love it. So now you kind of figure out where to put the needle. And so I've just gone down and then up. Thank you, Jess. She said it would have taken me forever to come up with that. All right. And then can you see? Yeah, I'm kind of going through the shank of the needle, shank of the button there to tack it down. And again, I'm doing it this way so that I don't have to go into the purse and out of the purse. And I'm doing it on camera, so you can obviously like move your work closer to you. And you know what? If you don't have big wooden square buttons, you can embroider a flower pot. I think that would be really nice. For whatever reason, look how it's diagonal like that. You can either live with that and be like, okay, this is a diagonal flower pot, or you can really try and tack it down by grabbing some more of the yarn. Oh, let me make sure you can see that. By grabbing some more of the yarn underneath. And getting it to where you want it, where you want it to be. All right. The nice thing is no one's going to see this part. You're seeing behind the scenes. Okay. There. That actually does make it nice and level. So we're just going to trim that baby up. I was thinking of doing little buttons for this other stem, but then look what I found. I found the cutest button. And it looks just like that. So we're gonna add that one next. And whenever you have a button with holes in it, and this one has 2, but if you have a button with 4 holes in it, you can pay attention to the direction of the threads. So with 2, obviously there's not much choice. But if you have 4, you can embroider the 4 holes and make a box. You don't have to do 2 parallel lines. You can, of course, do an X. And I like the contrasting thread here with the button. But you could do, this is a deep navy. I don't know if you can tell. It's not black. Well, maybe it is. I'm getting older. My eyes are getting older. All right. And so we are just So you'll see that I decorated this part first, and then I'm going to attach it next. And I'm doing all this work up here. And now it's definitely tacked down, and then we'll come up through the button one more time. And then back down. So the only thing for a purse is that you're going to want to make sure that the things aren't too heavy and that it doesn't get all, like it doesn't pull. But these are nice light buttons, so it should be absolutely fine. So just trim that. There we go. And then you're ready to go. After I get off the call, I will do this one as well, but I think I will change it just like that. And now you have a nice floral motif. Now, today I am sending out the last of my subscribers' dumpling bag kits. I think we sent out 60 kits this month, which is amazing. I do have 6 kits left. If you want to buy your own kit, again, I have 6 left. You can go to thespinninghand.com/club, and this is to get the dumpling bag kit for this month. Once they're gone, and then we'll be moving on to our July kits. And then next week, stay tuned because our workshop is going to be about pom-poms and fringe and tassels. And I'll show you all of the tips and tricks for that. And then those of you who are subscribers, you'll be able to use those techniques to embellish your July project. So, oh, thank you so much, Jess. You can get your own dumpling bag kit at thespinninghand.com/club. Thanks so much, everybody, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.